So I was tagged in the celebrity book tag by Latham a long time ago, and I've decided to do it right now before I need to go to work or do anything otherwise would be considered productive. I'm going to link the creator Manderson XOXO, and I will link Latham's channel down below because I would not be making this video without them, and I just want to appreciate them and say how awesome they are. This was my acceptance speech for doing the celebrity book tag. Number 1, Emma Watson, a book with a hot kick-ass female character. And I don't really read too many action type books, so I'm gonna go with Robin from The Cuckoo's Calling because she was really great at her job. She made the story for me a lot better because I was able to connect with her character a lot because I want to do detective type stuff and I want to be really good at it, and I think Robin made this book for me because if I didn't have Robin in this to connect with, I wouldn't have had a character that kind of drew me in because Cormoran Strike is a amputee detective and I don't have too much in common with him, so it really helped that Robin was so good at her job and was so great as a character that I was able to finish this book a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. Number 2, Ryan Gosling, a book with the hottest male character. Now, I am getting to that age where I'm not really focusing too much on how hot the character is, but I'm going to go with an old favorite, and that is Peeta Mellark from Catching Fire and the Hunger Games series in general. Peeta is my little Peeta Pocket, and he will always be my number 1 forever and ever. Peeta. Number 3, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, a book with your favorite fictional book couple. I don't know, I'm still kind of upset over Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Jace and Samantha are just so fucking adorable and cute, and I could easily go on a tangent about how much I love them. This was a book that I didn't expect to like that much, but I did. I felt like the romance is what made it so great because I believed it. This is one of the few contemporary novels that I believe. Really sincere, and I love them. Number 4, Shailene Woodley Author you recently discovered and loved. I'm gonna go with Gillian Flynn for Gone Girl, Dark Places, and Sharp Objects. I really love Gillian Flynn's writing style, especially in this book, because it's my favorite. I just know they're all going to be deeply depressing and dark, but I am ready for that. Number 5, Joss Hutcherson, favorite short story or novella. And I don't read too many short stories or novellas, so I just decided to pick a favorite graphic novel of mine, and that is Sex Criminals by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. I haven't read this. I think this is one of my favorite graphic novels I've ever read. Granted, I haven't read that many, but I think it's an interesting premise, and then once you get past the premise, it develops into this different kind of story, which I think is interesting, and if you haven't read this, definitely think you should. I loved it. Number 6, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Favorite big book over 500 pages. I'm gonna go with a book that I read really recently, and I actually have a review up if you're interested, and it is Blankets by Craig Thompson. The illustrations in this are beautiful and wonderful, and that's why I love it so much. This is a graphic memoir that is really great, and the illustrations are beautiful, and you should totally read this. Check this out from your library, and if you think it's worth it, totally go buy it. Number 7, Leonardo DiCaprio, a series with the most unsettling death. And it says no spoilers, so I won't do that. I'm gonna go with The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I felt a lot more feelings for the deaths in the movies, but in the book, I was still like, no. Number 8, Kristen Stewart, a book you found boring, and I don't think she's boring. I think she's done a lot of not so great things. I don't want to associate her with this book, which I don't like and I'm going to get rid of, and it is Mr. Penumbrum's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. I just think it's so boring. I can't connect with the characters, and they're not doing anything for me. I read up to 100 pages and I decided to stop. I'm not liking this book, I'm not enjoying it, so it is gonna go away. Number 9, Ian Somerhalder and His Cat, cutest book on your bookshelf. I just recently finished this, so spoilers because I will redo a review of it really soon, but it is Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. I love the really subtle illustrations on this, and I think it really captures Bernadette and kind of her essence. And I just think it's cute, and the spine is really awesome as well. I just love everything about this. And number 10, Jennifer Lawrence, perfect book or series. I don't read series, but I'm gonna go with the standalone, which was my favorite of 2014, The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Gennades. His writing style makes me want to reread this book so many times, even though I know the general essence of it. If you haven't read this book, please go do it, because God, I just want everyone to read this book. Alright, and that was the celebrity book tag. I will be tagging a couple people, even though I know this tag is kind of old. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! It's funny because the shirt looks white on camera, but in person it's like pink, because I washed it with a red sock. Don't do that. And the fourth novel I have read this year was The Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie.